So a CPC is again a little bit like earthing. It's the cable that it's the cable there that takes any fault current back to the consumer unit and will make an RCD trip. It's an earth fault. That's what that's for. So any imbalance, or if the light fitting itself is metal and it becomes live, the electricity goes back to the MET, the earth bar, and trips. So that's why you'll need a CPC on a light fitting. But there's a class 1 fitting and a class 2. Class 1 needs to be earthed and class 2 doesn't. It might be because the light itself is plastic and it can't conduct electricity, and that's why you won't need a CPC. But if it's class 1, you will need a CPC, and obviously I will check that. I can put CPCs in, but obviously with that there's more cost involved. But importantly, what's important is if you do want a new light, it might be an idea to get me round first, just to check, so that we can see that it's class 1. It's not a problem for me to do that. There's no cost involved in that. That's just me coming around, just making sure that you can get a class 1 light fitting. It's a very quick check. You could even do it yourself. You could spin off the pendant, have a look, and if there's a green and yellow cable, it's likely there is. I can do a test to make sure that it's connected to the earth bar, which is what I'll do, but you just need to make sure there's an earth there if you want a class 1 light fitting. If there isn't, you can just get a class 2 light fitting, and there are plenty of those about, because back a few years ago there wasn't always a CPC or an earth cable back to the consumer unit. But the likelihood of any house within the last 20-30 years not having a CPC is very small. But if you're in an old property, say 1960s, I think that it's worth getting an electrician in first to check. Any questions, let me know.